Good morning, Sunday morning. I just wanted to do a little recording of the garden that I've got at the moment where we're living. We're in between plantings, so there's some plants that are finishing off and then some new ones that are starting to sprout. So I'll just give you a quick little tour. Excuse the wind noise if there is wind noise because it's quite windy at the moment. But here we go. I'll give you a little tour of the garden. So here we've got some green peppers, long peppers. My girlfriend gave me these as small seedlings. We didn't know what kind of peppers they would be, hot or sweet, but they're not a hot chili. I was hoping they would turn yellow, but I'm not sure if they will. So they're still going great. Then we've got over here, this is called a Cretan chicory plant. So it's a green that you cook up. In Greek we call it horta. It's got a few dead branches which I've got to clean up in a minute. I haven't harvested any of that yet, and it did go to flower. That's what all this section is, this brush. But it's still going strong, which is good to see. In this bed, we've got the zucchinis still going strong. There you go, you can see some in there. So this plant's still got 2 zucchinis, and then there's the other one on the other side, which has a couple as well. These are some Californian what was it? California. Trying to remember the name. Something wonderful, California capsicum. The buds are just coming up. It was from last year, so it went dormant. I cut it down and now it's coming back. And that is another one that's not looking too healthy. And in here I've just thrown a bunch of rainbow chard seeds. You'll see they're starting to come up. That's all the rainbow chard, silver beet, whatever you want to call it. That's my attempt at a pumpkin. That's the first time I've planted pumpkin, and it gave one little butternut pumpkin and not very big at all. So I wouldn't call that a very successful planting, but live and learn. And I'll come around here, and in this bed is some garlic that's still going strong, and you can just see I've planted some onion seeds in this row. That's the white onions, and in the back row I've done some red onions. I did 2 different types of red onions. This side, 1, 2, 3, 4 have come up, and in this side none of them have come up at this stage. So it'll be interesting, 2 different red onions to see how it happens here. This one I'm not even sure what it is. I think it's cucumber, but all it's doing is flowering and no fruit, so it's not getting pollinated. And here's the other one with a couple of zucchinis, the other zucchini plant, which is good to see. Eggplant, very, very slow. Haven't even got flowers now. We're in March, the end of March, so not sure what's going to happen with that, if it's ever going to give us any eggplant. Over here we've got some beetroot. I've pulled a couple out, but they're a bit small. You can see there. So I'm just leaving them in a bit longer. Here's my wild oregano, just keeps giving and giving. I'll cut that and dry that, it's amazing. Here's another zucchini. Oh, there you go, it's got one. There you go, I didn't see that. So the zucchini was good this season. Now, this is my favourite. This is a beauty. This is a mountain tea. It's from Greece. I got it from a wonderful fellow. It's called ironwort, but we know it as Vonisio Tse, which means mountain tea. Oh, it smells heavenly. I wish you could smell it. If anyone doesn't know what it is, I would suggest trying to find it. It normally has a little flower stem that comes out with all the little buds, and that's also what you can use in your tea. But when we get on the land, I'm really hoping to put this in the ground and it grows everywhere. Over here, this is a little experiment I did. There's some trees on the nature strip that had those big pods, seed pods, and they're a beautiful tree. I don't know the name of them. I'll look it up and put it in the screen. They go golden yellow, and it's got that beautiful fern leaf. So I got the seeds, and I think I had to put them in hot water for a little bit and soak them to soften the casing, and then planted them. I had 4 seeds, one's doing really well. This one sort of was doing well. It's starting to dry a bit. I might put them in a bit of a bigger pot today, see if that'll help. And the other 2, something ate that one, and that one not so good. So 2 out of 4. In here, I have sprouted I've put some seeds, lettuce seeds, and I think there's all the parsley seeds that are coming up from the seeds. There was a parsley plant here before. You can see the parsley's growing over there too. And in here, I've put carrots seeds, which I think is these little ones here coming up. So that's exciting because I haven't done carrots before. This is obviously a rosemary plant bush that I got off my sister, and it's growing strong. This, if you don't know, is called purslane. I'm trying to remember the name there. It just grows on its own. It's really, really good for you. In salads, cut it in salads in raw, or boil it very slightly, lemon and oil. Has a lot of health benefits. It's not as healthy as it normally would be. It's like a, what would you call it, a succulent almost leaf, but it's called purslane. Look it up, and if you see it in your garden, don't pull it out, put it in your salad. Now this is this is my attempt at a watermelon. Now the season's finished because it's obviously a summer fruit, and there was another plant and it did have another little watermelon, but I don't think this is getting any bigger, so we might just cut it and open it up and see who it is. Obviously the soil doesn't have enough energy for it or food, but it was interesting that at least we got something. Can't wait to get it into the proper ground, you know, into my garden beds at the land, and grow proper watermelon. And here's the other 3 eggplants. Oh, I just saw that. It's no good. Now, what are they? Are they eggs? Are they little? Let's see if it's on all of it. Yeah, there's a bit of it everywhere. What are they? Oh, they're flying around. So they're a little white bug. Interesting. Anyway, let's see if I get any eggplants out of that, because it's just leaves at the moment, no flowers. Over here, this bed had tomatoes, and now I have planted snow peas, which is satisfying because they germinate really quickly. And I've just put the string up today to support them. And I've also, this is where I planted the spinach, I think it was a giant spinach, so they sprout germinate very quickly too, so it's quite satisfying to see. So hopefully we'll have some spinach and snow peas this season. In here I've got some strawberry runners that I cut and have planted, so hopefully when the season's right these will give us lots of strawberries. What else we got here? Now this was a wild berry that I don't even know if I planted it or if it just popped in there by seed. No fruit yet, but I thought I'd keep it and see what happens. It's a thorny one. It is a blackberry. If you know, let me know. In here is the alpine strawberry, which just keeps giving every year. These little tiny strawberries, very tasty. Not a nice big juicy strawberry that you get satisfied with, but still. In here are my calendula plants, which have given me such a good harvest. They go dormant and then they come back when the time's right. This is chamomile. Again, this is a cutting that I got from my sisters, and even if you touch the leaves, it gives you that beautiful chamomile scent. But yeah, normally the little white flowers are on there that I've cut a few and drying them for tea. Figs, which I think my neighbour said were from his seeds that flew over, or the birds, but I'll be happy to take them and propagate them properly. What else we got here? 3 lemon trees that we bought. When we bought them, they already had fruit on them, and they're still giving fruit. So 2 Eurekas and 1 Maya. The Maya isn't doing as well. Don't even know if it has any. No, yeah, it does have 1 fruit. Right down there. But they're getting this, which obviously is some kind of insect or slug. That's what it looks like. I know citrus need a lot of food, and I haven't given them any food, so they are neglected. That's why they're a bit yellow as well. So I have to do a bit of research and buy some food for them. I'm just trying to keep everything as natural as possible. So I don't want to put all these, synthetic fertilizers and whatnot. So I know Vasily from Maresi does all his things naturally. So I might have to go look at what he says. And here this morning I've just repotted some plants that were in the small little pots here and put them in the bigger pots, and I'll show you what it was. Again, these are little maple trees. So they were growing in the garden of my sisters again, and I grabbed them when they were small and planted them, and then they died. They all went dry, and I thought, well, that didn't work out. I had them in a, like a tub with water in the pot, and then they started to bring leaves again. So I'm hoping they will keep growing now, especially that I've put them in a bigger pot plant, because who doesn't want free trees? This beauty is the Tulsi, holy basil Tulsi plant. I got it from a friend as a stem like this, just one little stem, and it in no time became a little tree, if you want to call it like that. So I've just planted another one for a girlfriend to give her some too, so I'm hoping that will become as strong and beautiful as that. I actually made tea last night. You can see I've cut off the tips and some of the leaves. Tulsi tea is got a lot of medicinal properties. It smells absolutely beautiful, and the tea was divine to drink. It's very good for your kidney health, heart health, so many benefits. Ayurvedic medicine uses Tulsi a lot, so if you want to look it up and get some in your garden. I've also got some yarrow growing, another medicinal herb, and some burdock. So these are all going to go in my medicinal garden, herbal garden at the property. It'll just keep growing. This is a couple two lemon trees that my husband got from the seeds of a neighbour's lemon tree, which is this beautiful thick skin lemon that you can make good dessert from. The seeds were sort of starting to sprout inside the lemon, so I think one was and one wasn't, and he did his own little project and sprouted the seeds and planted them, and they grew from a little seed. Now, one of them, I think it was this one, it got a bit of a gall wasp, obviously went in, and we cut that off. We're just hoping, this one's okay. It will still become a beautiful lemon, because it's a good one to have. I don't know the name of it, but it's this big, thick lemon, juicy, very thick skin, which is great for dessert. So that's what I'm doing this morning. In this small yard, it's a bit of a mess. I'll give you a bit of a scan. So it's very messy at the moment. So it's a decent sized yard, but you can see where I've got everything, and trying all different things, trying to learn what's successful, what's not. But that's what I'm doing this morning. I just thought I'd share that. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday, guys.